Once again, the streets of Cityopolis are stalked by the night cruiser.
Boy, man, I never would have thought to see Boogeyman and Two-Timer team up.
Actually, Bubba, it's not that odd, as both of them have a background in psychology.
Huh, how about that? You know, I don't really know jack squat about Two-Timer. I mean, how do you ever get involved in this supervillain business?
It's not like he had much choice with that freakish deformity on his neck, so hey, Two-Timer's criminal career began before your time.
Before I was born?
No, stupid. Before you became, Bubba.
Oh.
He was once a respected man as a esteemed professional of criminal psychology.
What? Respected? For committing psychological crimes?
But, no, idiot. He was a criminal psychologist.
Yeah, criminal. Does psychology.
No, stupid. He studied criminals, psychologically to develop understanding for their motivations and whatnot.
The motivation's pretty simple. They kill somebody because they don't like them, and they steal because they want stuff.
No, don't. Shut up! I'm explaining the man to you. He also provided profiling and stuff like that. Anyway, he was an important, analyst and professional within the law enforcement community of Cityopolis. Until one day.
See, Mr. Malone, I take it in you understood.
Call me Mad Dog.
You see,
That's my name.
your name is Michael Malone.
I don't go by that no more. I'm Mad Dog Malone.
But that's embracing your violent tendencies, and if you're never going to be able to get control of them,
That's how I maintain control over all the assholes who try to do me in.
but don't you see, you're actually being controlled by your violent tendencies. You're not really in control. You just feel like you are.
You calling me a liar?
I'm saying you're convinced by your violent tendencies.
I get violent because people don't do what I want. Now I want something, I take it. And they get in the way, they get whacked.
What don't you think the underlying violent tendencies are rooted in the shortcomings of life that you feel...
Shortcomings? You're saying I'm small? I about had it with you, Doc. I'm done with you. People who piss me off get a beating, and you're pissing me off.
No! Oh my God! What are you going to do with that letter opener?
I'm gonna open up part of you.
No!
Now, Two-Timer, or Dr. Hubie Bent, as he was known then, recovered, but only physically. The psychological gutting was far more deep.
Plus, I bet he had to change his drawers after that.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. But anyway, the groundwork for Dr. Hubie Bent's psychological meltdown had already been put in place due to his upbringing. As it turns out, I was a classmate of Hubie's back in high school.
So this was before my time.
But no, not that old, you asshole. I mean, probably, a toddler or some shit, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, Hubie's mother was, batshit crazy. Probably due, in fact, that she lost a child. You see, Hubie was actually a twin, but his twin brother died in childbirth, and his mother never let him forget it. It seems he had a birthmark on his neck. His mother told him that's where his late brother, Doobie...
Doobie?
Yeah, well, that was gonna be his name, but he died. But anyway, Hubie's mom never got over it. She brainwashed him to always think about him. It was clear she thought Doobie would be the better of the two and all that kind of crap.
Oh, God damn it. What
The
the
monster's
hell?
in my closet. I don't want to sleep in my room. I want to sleep here with you.
Oh, shit. Damn it, Hubie. That's not a monster in your closet. It's your brother Doobie. He's there to teach you how to be a man, which you'll never be able to be on your own. That's why he left his mark on you, so don't ever forget that, because you're a pathetic little worm. He was the better of you, but at least he's always with you. He'll be always with you, telling you how to be strong. Now go back to bed and listen to your brother to be a man.
Wait a minute. How do you know this happened?
Because I knew him when we were young.
Yeah, in high school this was going on?
Well, actually, I went to high school with him. I didn't go to elementary school, but I knew him when we were young because we were in the same social circles. And I mean, the families were and shit like that. And, well, I was actually spending the night at his house that night. And actually, I was playing a prank and made him think there was a monster in the closet. It was actually me, but I didn't know it was going to cause all this shit, of course, but, I thought it was funny at the time.
Huh. So this did happen before my time.
No! I mean, I don't know, you're probably in diapers at the time or something like that. Anyway, the point is, Hubie was already pretty messed up, and all it took was this traumatic assault. Like, a letter opener slicing his throat.
Oh, man.
So, the letter opener happened to slice right where this peculiar birthmark was on his neck, that his mother claimed was the result of his twin brother touching him while in the womb.
Is that true?
Probably not, but I don't know, I guess he believed it. And was always talking to himself. I guess he was actually talking to his dead brother.
Oh, man. That's weird. And this is the guy that was gonna give therapy to criminals and stuff. No wonder they always commit crimes with doctors like that working on them.
Yeah, well, whatever. So, after that, apparently the scar kind of made it look like a grinning smile on this mark, I guess. I never really paid much attention to it. Well, Hubie snapped and was convinced it was his brother talking to him. And so he started committing crimes. That's why he wears that black and white mask with white on one side and black on the other. Because, if his brother says they got to do something bad, they do it. And then Hubie does something good to make up for it or some shit.
Does something good? I never seen him do anything worth shit.
Well, usually he compensates his victims. Remember that museum that had the double-headed Anubis? Well, turns out they received an anonymous donation to cover the cost of the damage. Yep, it was from Hubie Bent.
Yeah, that's just kind of stupid. I mean, it's like, what's the point?
The point is always duality. Because Hubie sees himself as two men in one, he will always be obsessed with the number 2.
Number 2?
Well, yeah, I mean, his first act, or crime spree, rather, was to get revenge on people he felt had wronged him by dumping piles of feces on their property, thereby taking a number 2 on them. It's no laughing matter, Bobo, especially as it appears Two-Timer has teamed up with Boogeyman, so now it's double the trouble. Therefore, we're going to have to perform double duty.
Hopefully not too much duty.
Oh, no. Will Night Night and Boobo be enough to take down the double menace of Two-Timer and Boogeyman? Perhaps the answers will be revealed the next exciting episode of Night Night. This has been a Nailsin production. The Night Night theme song is performed by Alistair White and his lovely wife Heather. Incidental music is courtesy of Kevin MacLeod. All characters are performed by me, Douglas Nelson. Join us again, won't you?